Hi, and welcome back to my next stream. I'm Chaos to the power of 10, and we will play. It says Online Confession, but the title of the game is Online Obsession. And it is a demo. I'm not sure if there is a full game somewhere out there, but I found the demo. I'm guessing this is some kind of yandere game. First of all, because of the, confession versus obsession thing. And second of all, not load, reference. And when you go to quit, it says don't. Yeah, that looks like sus. I also had this game a while now on my PC, and I want to get rid of it on my PC. So it's not supposed to be on my screen that long. Let's start. Since yesterday, I have that in my mind. Oh, we woke up. The painful familiar buzz of phone notifications firmly pulled you out of the sweet, warm limbo of sleep. I would not... Today I had my alarm clock at like 9:45. It didn't wake me. I slept till like 12, so this would not... It would not wake me. The buzzing sound slash at your mind like blades, tearing the foggy remnants of your dreams apart. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling for the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Yeah, well, it's at least 12 p.m. Eddie? They have just released a... And sweetie, can you please? Eddie, without realizing, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply and you drift to sleep once again. Strawberry paws. Oh, that's so cute. Strawberry paws. Hi, Carol. Hi. That cracked. Wait. Thank you for the first. Here's your nuggie. ... Quickly opening your eyes, you simultaneously grab your phone, now completely awakened by the little piece of Oh, Eddie sent you something. www.starblitz.com quiz. Good winter morning to you, Snowflake. They have just released an official Star Blitz quiz. And of course I got strawberry paws. I guess you are strawberry paws. Hee hee. Oh, wait, do we do a quiz? Who is you? Come over here. You cannot see. You cannot. Looks like a strawberry clown. Hiya! Name is Kaboom. Let's see what Star Blitz character you are most like in this quick quiz. Who knows, maybe you will even get me. Teehee. Do I get bombs if I get you? Answer these. Why is there a pistol? Simple question and claim in-game reward. Okay. There will be a few questions about your appearance and personality. Just answer honestly, don't worry. No data is stored online. My name is Chaos. They, them, please. Thank you. I'm even wider than this, so... I guess let's go with these. They look like little devil horns, so yeah, let's go with it. Huh? Oh, is that the length of the hair? So one is the style... Oh, yeah. One is the style of the hair, the other is the length of the hair. So for my character it would be this one. What is your hair color? There is no pink. The only other thing I have is black, so I'm guessing we go with black. How do you make friends? I don't. I'm the first to approach someone. I thoroughly choose my friends. I wait for people to approach me. Well, this is... Wait, huh? So this one and this one, they are opposites. They make sense, right? Either you are waiting for someone to approach you, or you are approaching someone. This one is outside of that. You know? I thoroughly choose my friends would mean, oh, I approach them and then I choose if they are my friends, or I wait for them to approach me and then I choose my friends. One is, how do you make friends? The other one is, how picky you are about your friends. I guess I thoroughly choose my friends when I have the opportunity. Maybe. What would you do if your crush confessed to you? Ask for time to think it over. Happily asked to date, or I would be too smitten to do anything. I would be confused, but if they are your crush, why would you think it over afterwards? Unless you have some kind of third-party problem that's going on? You know? I asked to date? What kind of party would you throw? I wouldn't throw one. Oh, small sleepover with close friends. That sounds comfy. Oh, a tabletop game night with friends could also be good. Why can I not, I make a sleepover where we play tabletop games. Why not? I would say I make a small sleepover and then we choose to do something. Because you don't just go to sleep, you do something and then when you are tired, you go to sleep. And maybe we play tabletop meanwhile, you know? But the main point would be the sleepover. What superpower would you choose? Able to fly, reading minds, or traveling in time? I guess reading minds? Maybe. It would be ethically quite questionable to read somebody else's minds without their knowledge or agreement, I guess. But for my social anxiety, it would help me quite well. You know. What is the one thing you would take to a deserted island? A boat, a machete, or a friend? Yeah, I take my friend with me. We are together in that misery. Would I take a boat? The problem is, it sounds smart to have a boat with you, but not every boat is sea sea safe. The smaller the boat, the less it is sea safe. It is for like maybe rivers, smaller boats. On the sea, if there's a storm, it might keel over and then you are in trouble. Big trouble. So if you are alone and have a boat, either it is a small boat that you cannot really use on the sea, or it is a big boat that would be able to travel through sea, but then you are alone and cannot really use the boat alone. You need a crew to use a big boat. So the boat would be not really helpful, even though it sounds smart. A machete is... I guess it would only be helpful. Well, I guess. Maybe. A friend, of course, would be helpful for your social and for your psyche, but then again, I do not really want to put a friend with me in that misery. I guess a machete? Give me a knife. What game is this? This? Or error? So, the game title said online... how do you call it? When somebody tells you that they like you. But the real title says online obsession. It must be also start with O. I already forgot. So, also there was a menu. If you try to click on the quit button, it says don't. So this seems to be a romance novel that might have some kind of yandere going on. I'm not sure how much. I didn't look it up. And it is a demo, so maybe we will not even get that far. Oh, I have a little picture. The page isn't responding anymore. Did I just get super unlucky? Wait, I can turn it up. The server is overloaded. Oh, that is cute. What? I guess Starbliss has more die-hard fans than I thought, lol. No, my quiz result. Yeah, I want to know who I am. What if I got strawberry paws? I doubt that. Hey! Well, I got strawberry paws. And I don't think we are similar enough to get the same character. Fair enough. What character do you think I got then? I don't know, maybe Zephyr? Or that frog girl? It's already been a month since she's been released and you still can't remember her name. Hee hee. Huh? Have you seen the time, by the way? It's already 12 PM. Yeah, I know. I slept in. Let me be. It's already this late? This Christmas break has really messed up my schedule, huh? Me too. Not Christmas, but still. Not that I had any to begin with. Earth to chaos. Too tired to respond. Go brush your teeth, sleepyhead. I shall do as my husband says. Sure. What? Go already, Stinky. This is slander. Should I even call you husband next time? Or should we get a divorce for our non-existent marriage? I take the Stinky back. Thought so. Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get on your feet and, swaying from side to side, make a beeline to the bathroom. I'm blinking. Finally done with your morning routine, you come out of the bathroom. Huh? A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. The culprit is a letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes ceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, your phone buzzes in the pocket of your shorts and you, almost dropping it on the way, take it out. We delivered a package. You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank of the hallway door notifies you of the mailman's leaving. Wait, how did he got in the hallway? He didn't ring for me to open the door. How did he got in? You slowly open the front door, first sticking your curly head out to make sure that no one is going to judge your morning look. After confirming that it is indeed empty, you quickly grab the package along with the envelope and impatiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms the best of your expectations. Addison Moore. Addy, I guess. You glance at the phone in your pocket and smile. Paul Barry 608. His actual name is Addison? Somehow I want to call him Edison. So, the son of Eddie. And I believe I will change that because this R just doesn't fit there. Or how you like to call him, Addy. Has been your online friend for the past 8 months. Always there to listen, goof around or even just chill and play video games, he quickly has become your best friend, though you have never actually seen each other. Oh. So he's a dude. Because of the picture, I thought maybe another girl? You have met him on Star Blitz, a new online shooter game, and have quickly grown admiration for him because, well, he mains Strawberry Paws and he's quite good at playing her. You scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. Yeah, it's a lot. It's everywhere. But at this moment you are nothing but infinitely grateful for it. You have met such a good guy only thanks to it, after all. You never would have thought that you could connect with someone whose face you have never even seen this well, but Edison made it so easily. Lately though, it seems like your friend has been acting somewhat weird. There's the first warning. Well, you say weird, but you can't deny that you were enjoying his recent behavior quite a bit. It really feels like Edison has been hitting at something more than a friendship, and though hesitant because it's just an online relationship, you couldn't help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. I cannot say that word. It started with occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake. You didn't think much of it. And that, in turn, progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could be considered borderline flirting more often than not. You rub the back of your neck in thought. Even though you always approach relationships with certain rationality, his advances made you feel nice. At times, even your overwhelming sense of logic betrayed you, and you ended up involuntarily giving in to his affable words. You put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention to the crumpled envelopes. One of them is an electricity bill. You, not sparing it even a bit of your time, disinterestedly tossed to the side. The other one, though, is just a white envelope with your name and address printed on it, not a sign of the sender's information on any of the sides. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single paper carefully folded into it. Wait, what do you mean unsurprised? Does this happen often? The mayo in your fridge will expire tomorrow. Aha! Wait, why? You immediately walk over to the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that, indeed, your 2-month-old half-used mayo would with absolute certainty cause you diarrhea one day had you not been notified by the ominous note. You give the 8-word letter in your hand another look. This is not the first time you received one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it saved your clueless self. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago, and while at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, with time you have started treating them more like your personal guardian angel. That's not good. That sounds dangerous. Because, well, either that person got in our home, and went through our fridge to see what expires, or they followed you and saw when you last bought mayonnaise and could math out that it could expire soon. But that would also mean that they would need to know that it's still there and not just eaten and you just haven't bought a new one yet, you know? This person has most definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts, hell, even your bank and government service account were not so secure anymore. You know all of this and you don't say a word? Relentlessly changing passwords and logs didn't discourage them in the slightest. Move? At that point, move? Call the police? Well, I guess they cannot really do anything, but, you know. Put up security cameras, then you have a face. You even went to police with the first couple of letters, but they just brushed you off since the said stalker didn't really do anything besides sending a couple of harmless notes. Well, it's still it is not allowed to just enter any house, you know? If they came into my house, that's breaking. Well, it's at least entering. Apparently nothing is broken somehow. So the police should at least have a report about it, you know? However, as the time went on, you have realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken, and you could not find any cliché hidden cameras or missing items. Are you sure about that? Maybe you want to, as said, put up a camera. Look who it is. All you ever got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 or 2 sentences printed on. The anti-malware you are using is just another malware. That tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. You left your notebook at the university. And these are just a few of the notes that help you more than you would like to admit. Was it someone at your university? A nosy neighbor? A white knight? Honestly, you have stopped questioning it months ago. What do you mean months ago? This is going on for like 8 months? 3 months? What did you say? They never did anything to cause you any harm. Maybe the world just has some kind strangers who enjoy playing guardian angel. Even my guardian angel is not allowed in my house though. You carefully put the note into the box near your desk, stacking it on top of countless other notes you have been collecting since the first time you have received one. Sighing, you turn your attention back to the package, patiently awaiting for you on the floor. Almost with a skip in your step, you return to pick it up and, as if you were a child on Christmas morning, immediately starting trying to rip apart the sturdy box with your bare hands. naturally with no luck. After hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get to the contents of the package. Oh. Oh, okay. Hope you enjoy it, Snowflake. It's a crumpled piece of paper. Ah, a puppet. Is there a camera in this one? No way, he didn't. Eddie! Sup? I got your package. Key smash? Ah, okay. Key smash. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, someone is excited. Was worth learning how to sew for this. You have made it yourself? Eddie, the hell is dying. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's such a wonderful gift. I will take the bestest care of it. You're welcome. Maybe early Christmas doll. I think I deserve some proof though. Hee. What do you mean proof? Unlike the usual, you don't even think of arguing, quickly navigate the camera app on your phone. Honestly, with a gift like this, you might as well do something as simple as taking a picture for him. Almost tripping on the door frame, you swiftly make your way to the bathroom and imprudently snap a picture of yourself in the only mirror you have in the whole apartment. Yeah. Hehe. Cute. Why not the full face though? Well, you have never shown me your face and I already have, so I think it's only fair. Fine. I will take it. Is that the length you're willing to go on to not show me your face? Hehe. I will take that as a yes. I hope my package for you comes soon though. Soon too. I sent it for your to your new address, but last time I checked it was stuck at the post office. How very typical of them. I'm very excited to see it though. Prepare to witness the horrors of Chaos's mind and its atrocious creations. Can't wait. Anyway, I'm gonna go hop on your... Wait. I'm gonna go hop on Starblitz, waiting for you. Putting your phone back into your pocket, you walk out of the bathroom, admiring the plush in your hands. There must be a camera in there. Now that you look closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing and it definitely look handmade. Do you think? You lovingly turn it around, appreciating all the attentive hard work put into the meticulous stitches keeping the stuffed toy together. The fact that he has made it himself just makes it 10 times better. Still with a smile on your face, you walk over to your desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. A perfect place for a perfect gift. Oh. The only proper shelf you have in your apartment. The top spot is occupied by your prized possession, a limited edition Strawberry Paws figurine. It was released when Starblitz just came out. Unfortunately, you weren't even aware of the game's existence at the time. So, naturally, you had to hunt for it on second-hand websites. It cost quite a fortune, but you have no regrets. Starblitz posters you put up on the walls of your apartment. Of course, most of them are Strawberry Paws, your favorite character. You haven't noticed just how quickly your apartment has turned from an empty grey studio into a pink playground. But honestly, you prefer it this way. Your bed. It used to be just an old, white, boring bed when you first moved in. Since then you have tried matching the bed sheets with the primary colors of starblitz, and you would say you are pretty proud of yourself for how it turned out. Is that the Mario swimming sound? It sounds like it. Do you really want to turn on your computer? Yes. You plop into the chair and move the mouse around, trying to wake your PC up. Poor thing has not been shut down a single time during the past 4 days of your Christmas break. And, well, you won't grace such luxury for the next few days either. At least not before you go to your family's place to celebrate the holidays together. I have the feeling we will be snatched up before that. Finally, the screen lazily lights up. Deadlines 1st and 24th first. Hey, I was reading this. PFPS? Me lol. From 15/7 2000s. Report? Blah blah macaroni and cheese, I don't want to do this. Oh wait. Wait, how far back can I go? Oh, disappearing messages are on 18th of December. Barry's fan. I guess this is us. Eddie, are you done yet? Eddie, come sooner, please. Nemo's torturing me in quick much. Just came home. P.E. welcome home, Eddie. Do you want bath, dinner, or starblitz first? And here I was hoping you would say me. Hell no! I reached my margin of cringe just by typing that sentence out. What a loss. Come log on to SB before Nemo spams me with invites again. Let me undress first. Will you wear something else? Please. 19th of December. Hello, why aren't you responding to Tiny Talk messages? My phone died charging now though. Why do you always forget to charge? Sorry, Chaos gets so absorbed in talking to you that I completely forgot. Smooth. Just stating facts. Sure, Mr. Rizzler. Anyway, I'm still so upset about them announcing Zephyr's nerf. It's literally the only character I can play properly, literally. Really shows that they are in favor of Cinderella mains. For real, wish I could play Strawberry Paws. Wait, I will text you on Tiny Talk if your phone is charged. TYT. Who is this? Pneumonia. Jeremy told me that if I don't join his club, the snails will eat my insides. Do you think I could report this to Barry Cloud as death threat? Oh god, you too? Don't tell me I'm not the only one. I think he's been annoying everyone in our class. Oh lord, just wait until he gets his slimy hands on other classes. Ha, get it? Slimy. Anyway, come play Starblitz with me, since you are not playing with your husband-to-be. One match, Nemo. Hiya, hi, hey, hello, hi, heya, hello. I see you online on Starblitz, invite me. No can do, I'm playing with Eddie. Him again? You said the same thing yesterday. Are you just gonna spend the whole holiday playing with him again? Or what? And forget your best friend? My college friend. This is slander. Group project. Snail. I uploaded the rest of my part. Thank you, Chaos Nemo. I will submit my parts tomorrow. We got you until the end of the winter break anyway. Well, you better do. It's already been a month. I've only downloaded this app so you wouldn't be able to run off like last time. Nemo, are you going to submit it or not? You promised to submit it today. I'm waiting. Nemo, I can see you online, you know. Everyone has already done their part. Are you playing that game again? I see your status. Snails. Did you know that some snails consume meat? They can eat everything from skin to bone. Stop sending me snail facts, Jeremy. I'm not joining your gastropod club. You will change your mind once you see these little guys in real life. We are about to bring some giant African land snails from Portugal. Wait until you see those. Maybe you can even join us. I'm not about to go to jail for smuggling mollusks from Europe, Jeremy. No one is going to jail, lol. They can't stop us. Snail, snail, snail. Snail, bottom text. I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls. This meme died months ago. Stop spamming me. I'm in your walls. Who is Blueberry Paws? This is Pawberry. I guess this one is our friend Eddie. Yeah, we called him that at the beginning. Who is this? Blueberry Paws? Huh. Do you really want to start Star Blitz? Today is 2012. Where? Huh? So why do we have a battery symbol on our PC? PCs normally don't run on battery. Oh. Ah, okay, this is all still the game. I thought that is the end of the demo. Aha, okay. That was lucky. Since I renamed my PC when I installed Windows 11, I didn't know. I thought I need to run around because of the looks of it. Like I could move. But apparently A is saving screenshots. But because I changed the PC name, it says chaos in the link. That's good. That is dangerous. Where's Edison? Eddie. Eddie's son? I will. Yeah. Pawberry 608 wants to join. Do you want to accept? Sure. Hi, hi. Hi, Golden Epic Bean. Hope your Friday is going well, and also you are awesome. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hi, Luna. Hey, hi. Oh, Hawkins is not here yet, I believe. Let me give you a shout out. Whoop. There we go. Hi, hi. My Friday, I don't know, I was disappointed. So I wanted to buy a massage thingy for my back because I have the feeling that maybe my shoulders are overused or something, and that then turns into the fizziness of my brain and, the tightness of everything. And I know I saw one shop in my city where I saw one of these back massages where you put your arm into the thingy, the holders, I guess. The last few months I saw it, but I thought like, oh yeah, well, my back is not that bad. But this month I work more, so my back is bad. So I thought, yeah, this month I will buy it. And now they don't have it anymore, and I don't know why. They had everything else like normal, just this one product they don't have in the electro area. So, yeah. That's why I was disappointed. I ordered it online now. I have to wait 1 to 3 work days. Yeah. And since it is weekend, I guess it is on Tuesday. How is your Friday going? Carol, you too. How is your Friday? Zords took a while to connect. For a second I thought of playing with Nemo if you didn't join. How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Wait. So, saucily? Seriously? Does that mean you now completely moved? And you are in your new apartment now? Could it be that his new apartment is like above or below me? Yeah. Recently, Edison decided to move to a bigger city, which was coincidentally the same city you live in. Of course. Coincidentally. You couldn't be more excited as it means you could now not only be friends online, but in real life too. In the past few days he was making the last arrangement to terminate his previous contract and have a moving company transport his stuff. But now he's right here in your city, in person. Why didn't you tell me? Surprise! Wait. Eddie, we need to meet. Do we? Should we? Are you sure? I have multiple red flags about this. Before I go see my family for Christmas. So sudden? I don't know. Eddie, come on, this is such a good chance. I'm just not that fun IRL. Like, at all. Then prove it to me? I know you are. How would you know, bruh? We have never met. Fine. Don't take it wrong, I wanna see you. I really, really do. I'm just not sure you want to see IRL me. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. I guess dwelling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh? It did? That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days. That's really... He just moved here. Let him have some days for himself and, set everything up. If you are moving to your family in 2 days, that means you would need to, meet tomorrow? He just moved. He's tired. Who wouldn't? So, should we meet tomorrow? Damn. That's so soon. Better now than never. And I know if I don't convince you now, it will be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is gonna be over. And I really wanna make it to top 900 before the break is over. Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well... Drumroll, everyone. Alright. Yippee! It's decided then. No takesies, backsies. You know that I'm a man of my word. Yeah, sure. I will start matching then, Mr. Man of Mr. Man of his world. Okay, boss, I'm ready. Oh, do we really have to play it? What am I supposed to do? December 20th. Oh, okay, we skip a day. Good. Ooh. Oh, why? Why? Why so bright? The biting chill of the air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. It took only a few stops to get to the center at the studio you live in is not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity of your university. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky, gentle snow nonchalantly falling from the above. You and Eddie agreed to meet at a local diner? And since he still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you choose evening as the time. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resembling falling stars. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrift piled up on the sidewalk. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. All of the things that will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in the dark closet. You finally manage to outline the way in your mind and, without standing around in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner, radiating warm yellow light in the distance. You look at the people passing by, struggling to not seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure. You have never seen Eddie's face, but he has shown you a picture of himself with a head blurred out before. Though he tried to hide most of his features, the one thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the crowd. This fact is proving to be somewhat useless now, though, as your surroundings are practically drowning in quickly passing red colors. And most likely hats. You know, snow. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats and flashing tail lights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. You rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. You step closer to look at it before your breath hitches. Hi. Who attacked you? Cool earrings, by the way, but who attacked you like this? Do you have a cat? The first thing you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh band-aids, sloppily sticking in some places to evidently try and hide some of them, all to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from a cigarette in his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears, the only thing that could probably compete with his scars in the amount. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery Christmas scenery of the city center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. So fluffy. One part of your brain can't... It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he is not supposed to be here. What do you mean? How do you look at somebody and say, he looks wrong, he shouldn't be here? Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. Well, you are searching for a redhead at the moment, so maybe say hi. His eyes glint in the lights coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second you look dazed. You can't quite articulate the feeling the stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable. Feel almost small and insignificant. And all you want is to get away from this encounter as fast as possible. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic and somehow makes you just want to stand here and consume each other's purely with eyes and nothing else. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair. We came back. Okay, our brain is functioning again. Edison? Edison? Oh, I'm in the way of this game, really. There. Look, how cute. I love these. I want one of these. They look so cute. The pixel, PFPs, I guess. Oh, how do I get one? Well, I have started dinner a bit early tonight. Why? How? Just eat early dinner then, I guess. Unless Harkness is still at work, I guess. What did you make, by the way? Or what are you making? So cute. Oh, you finally recognize me. Took you a minute. Yeah, well, I never saw your face, so yeah. I was getting worried. I was staring at a stranger. For 2 minutes straight. Suddenly, Addison? I don't like it. Edison's scars wrinkle as he let out a distinct chuckle. And what would you do if you were staring at a stranger? What if the stranger just pretends to know why you are here? You think you could run away from me with such a pure excuse? Poor excuse. I would think it's a pity that I don't know someone this handsome. Not a chance. My Edison radar has never lied. Well, I would be really embarrassed. Let's flirt. I would think it's a pity. As if not expecting such boldness coming from you in real life, Edison's grin turns into an expression of surprise before his scars wrinkle as a smile returns to his lips once again. So you would abandon me for a handsome stranger? No, I would think, oh. Hannes is at work until 9:15. I made ranch, buffalo sauce, fried chicken tenders and fries. Everything is done and I even did most of the dishes. Oh, wait. 9:15, so basically 15 minutes. Keeping that warm for 15 minutes. I hope it dries not out. I hope. Meh. Good luck. Hey, that's not what I said. Sure. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worries start to fade away. After all, it really is your good old Edison. Whatever tickles your pickle, bozo. Your friend just shakes his head with a smile. Edison then turns towards the diner and looks it up and down as he takes a long drag of his cigarette. It looks nice, and it looks even nicer inside. Well, you really ready to head in then? You better, yeah. You might want to remove your cigarette though. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. The fries are gonna stay in the air fryer and the tenders are in the microwave, so hopefully they stay warm, or I can just heat them for a minute when he gets here. You could also, well, are they on a plate? I guess if they are on a plate, you could like put foil over it, or something else over it, so that it is like in its own little bubble. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. The bright establishment welcomes you with pleasant warmth and appetizing smells coming from the within. From the within? I have the feeling the is too much. From within. Yeah, I can see if foil helps. Sighing, you can feel blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy streets, it's not all that crowded inside. I maybe should have figured out that it is a winter game. It's a little bit early for winter games. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chatters of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambience. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's a place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone if you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. If Edison needs to see just one thing in this city, it would with absolute certainty be this diner. You look around and happily note that your favorite seats near a window have not been taken. Hey Edison, let's sit here. He nods and you both move to the window table. Hi, you are close. Is it normal that they only... Maybe you are just right, I guess. I have the feeling I never was in a diner, okay? But I have the feeling that normally these seats are for like two people, like one over here and one over there. You look like you take it all for one person. You are either really wide, or these are not the same size as I imagine them to be. An inept waitress hastily comes towards you with a couple of menus and, after plopping them down on the table, patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Edison quickly looks over the menu without much interest and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember telling him about you coming here often. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to him, huh? I think you never told him, but he knows anyway. But never mind that. With a rising feeling of the upper hand in this situation, you feel a need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Ooh. It's a kid's menu. But they are nuggies. They are bare nuggies. I like the cheeseburger, but can I have the cheeseburger with the rest of the kids' menu? And milkshake, I guess milkshake makes you satiated for a moment. But I wouldn't say it is a food item on its own. It's more like a how do you call it? When you eat something sweet after your main meal, you know? Pancakes or cheeseburger. To be honest, I want the cat's menu. I want these nuggies. Without hesitation, you point at big colorful words saying kids meal. This one might seem silly, but I promise, it's good. I think more adults order this one than children in this place. It has small portions of pretty much every brand dish on the menu, and surprisingly, they make it a little more healthy than the original version. Edison chuckles at your excitement. Well, food is food, so I'm not complaining. Should we go with a kids' meal then? Relieved that Edison seems happy with your slightly childish choice, you nod. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, Edison then turns towards you. You involuntarily, somehow these longer words are really struggling. Look your friend over again, as if almost studying his silhouette. You have never really met people you talk to online in real life, but you have been always curious to see what your best friend was like in person. Wait, he's our best friend now? Why do you have so many scars? Scars on the hand are not that unusual, but in the face it's not. Well, these are looking like cuts. Some of them. This one is a little bit strange. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrow. I have also the feeling something is wrong with this like artistic wise, but checking me out, doll? Noticed something yet? Noticing? I'm not sure if saying your scars fit you well is as much of a compliment as it seems to be. Depending where the scars are coming from. Maybe not. Even though some people look good with scars, you know. Depends. But as said, he might not like that. Your hair looks nice. You throw a quick glance at his hair before folding your arms in front of you. I always thought your hairstyle was really nice, ever since you have sent me that one blurred picture of yourself. You know, that's also a weird compliment if you say, oh yeah, the picture was blurred by the way, I only know your hair was red. Saying, oh, the hairstyle fits you, even in the picture, that I couldn't see your hair, you know, but still. To be honest, it was the one thing I was on the lookout for when waiting for you. But it looks even better in real life. As if taken by surprise, Edison blankly blinked with his mouth half open before snapping out of it and rubbing the back of his neck, seemingly flattered. You really think so? Yeah. Thanks, I style it myself. Oh, you mean cutting? Seriously, you even dye it yourself? I mean, that's not that hard, depending how long your hair is. The shorter, the easier it is, but you know. Wait, what hair color do you have? Brown? Maybe? Blonde? Well, yeah. Had to bleach it first, though. Ah, so you have a... He has a darker color than the red, because if you have a dark color and color it then, you need to first bleach it to get it brighter than the color you want, to then get to the color you want. Otherwise, it will not show up, really. So if you are already like a light brown or a blonde, you do not necessarily need to bleach your hair to then color it to red, for example. But that means that he's dark brown to black haired. Bro, that's some skill. It looks way too even to be self-dyed. And to be honest, bleaching is hard. Bleaching is another step. Nemo tried to bleach their hair themselves once, but it looked more like orange piss than anything. Edison covers his scarred mouth with his even more scarred hand as he laughed at your last words. They probably had to apply a toner to neutralize the color afterwards. Isn't it that you should always use a toner afterwards? Or a gloss? Oh, look who sounds all professional. Oh, ooh, okay, see. Dude, is there anything you're not good at? You're a pro at playing strawberry paws and at dyeing your hair. And not even in top 300 SP players. You're good at computer stuff. Pretty basic for a comp-sci major. And you are good at hairstyling. That's a pretty scarce list, Chaos. Well, I'm not good at taking pictures of myself, at the very least. True that. Just don't ever use the front camera. It got that fish lens that warps your face. Hey, good advice. You get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily sets the dish in front of you. Hey, that was fast. They probably have some of the stuff prepared beforehand, the convenient part of having a small menu. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You both almost simultaneously, again, dig into the food, and just as you expect from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. But now you worry if Edison share your opinion and, trying not to look too prying, glance at him. After taking a bite, he briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile, and he reassuringly nods at you. That's actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap too. I see why you come here so often now. It would be simple criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. You? I mean, people say, oh, if you are meeting someone, you shouldn't talk too much about yourself. Ugh. I hate these rules. If you are talking too much about the other person, it sounds like an interview. You know, I dislike that too. Talk about him, I guess. Specifically... Question mark? Oh, I cannot use this because I haven't talked about it. Oh. Ask him about the doll. Hey, when did you learn how to do it? He raised his eyebrows at your question. Do what? Sue! That strawberry paws doll you made for me looked so good that if you told me it was professionally made, I would believe you in a heartbeat. How did you even manage to? Well, it took a lot of DreamTube tutorials. And I mean a lot, of trial and error. Wait, don't tell me. Did you have to make those sock dolls to practice? I almost did. That doesn't sound too convincing. I will let your imagination do the work. But seriously, thank you again. It means a lot. Anything for you, Snowflake. To your great relief, Edison seemed to open up, and you, finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get chatty with your online, or, well, not so online anymore, friend. You get so deep into the conversation you lose track of time. It really does feel like talking to your best friend that you have known for many years, someone who understands you just from half words. Edison glanced at the time on his phone. Oh, it's already past 7:30. Wait, really? I didn't even notice how time went by. God. Am I that entertainable? Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Who even says dope anymore? Not that point. Shall we go soon then? Yeah, just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. Didn't we already start to eat it? Are we sitting here the whole time just talking while our food gets cold? Edison questioningly raised his eyebrow. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know. Before it dies in my belly. Your friend's eye melts into half moons as he chuckles out. How so very considerate of you. I know, I'm so benevolent. Now don't get scared, I got my flash on. You point your phone camera at the food and... Am I secretly taking a picture of him? You ask for a check and Edison, without even asking you, promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelops your body, reminding you that it's the middle of winter. The fact that you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner for so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve in the air just seconds later. Behind you, Edison lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against a diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful, flickering lights coming from across the street catches your attention. You turn around and give Edison a plotting smile. Say, Eddie, you didn't really have time to explore the city all that much, did you? Not really. What are you getting at? The corners of your mouth spread in a smirk as you nod towards the crosswalk. Follow me. Edison's eyebrow raise in confusion before he hesitantly throws his cigarette away and slowly starts following you. You know you can still smoke. You can walk and smoke if you want to. That seems to be a waste, just... You know, you just turned it on. Once you make it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with loud chatter of dozens of people. When you finally make it around the building, standing in the way, you end up at the edge of a small square. Oh, Christmas, yeah. Market. Harbored by the surrounding apartment building, there lies a small festive market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. Hi, Harkness. Hi, welcome home. And have a good meal. Small crowds of warmly dressed people unhurriedly stroll around, the happy laughter filling the square. As you look around, your eyes unwillingly wander from one corner to another. A myriad of goods set up at the stalls, catching your attention one by one. Involuntarily smiling, you take a deep breath, taking in all the pleasant smells coming at you from every direction. There is a scent of hot chocolate complemented by hints of fresh citrus, sugary fragrance of warm pastry and subtle smell of pine reigning in the air. The combination makes you feel warm. With a smile still playing on your lips, you steal a glance at Edison standing beside you. His scars almost seem to disappear as the warm light beams into his face, the glimmering of garlands reflecting in his dark eyes. Why are we so concentrating on his scars? Seemingly at a loss of words, Eddie dumbfoundedly blinks at his surroundings before switching his gaze to you. It's very pretty. You seem not happy. Wait until you see the summer market. What game is this? This is Online Obsession, but the main menu shows something else. I don't know the word again. It also starts with O, but it means when somebody likes you and they tell you, you know. And if you go on, wait, does it do it here? Yeah, when you click on the, or when you hover over the grid, it says down. Let's save, just in case. Oh! Please don't leave me! Oh, yeah, okay, I'm staying. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, okay. Mysterious, yeah. Okay. So, what happened so far is there is this game, this online shooting anime girl game. And we like it very much, and he likes it very much, and we get to know each other because of this online game. For, I believe, 8 months. I'm not really sure. Then he started to flirt a little bit, you know, like nicknames and so on, and that turned more and more. And then suddenly we started to get a stalker who was like sending us notes. But not bad notes, more like one was your mayonnaise expires tomorrow. You know, like tips for like, hey, look out, you might get sick. Or, hey, this tech company scams you, so maybe don't. But we know that the person comes into our house because, for example, of the mayonnaise thing. So it's like having a stalker, the police cannot really do anything against it. They do not really hurt us. And then Edison, I call him Edison because it's easier, moved closer to us. And this is the first time that we meet him in real life. We haven't seen his face before. Reasonable, to be honest. Online. Fully normal. Right, I love it. Right, I love this place so much. Edison lowers his eyelids as a smile spreads on his face. Guess I'm in the same boat with you now. You can't help but feel your smile widen at his words. They set up this small Christmas market every year here. Some stuff might be super overpriced, but there are some free things too. Let's check it out then. Not hesitating, you turn around and nod in the direction of the nearest line of stalls, wordlessly inviting Edison to join you. Before you can even properly make it to the first one though, a middle-aged lady with a striped apron suddenly props out of seemingly nowhere, her wrinkled face beaming. Cheerily exclaiming, "Welcome to the fair!" she quickly shoved something into both your and Edison's hands before hastily scurrying off to greet the newcomers behind you. You look down at your hands only to see a warm, steaming paper cup full of cocoa? Puzzled, you exchange glances with Eddie before both of you burst into laughter, taking off guard by the sudden encounter. Still giggling to yourself, you start walking along the stalls, slowly drinking cocoa. That's maybe a bit too sweet for your taste, from the paper cup at the same time. To be honest, if somebody just jumps at me and gives me cocoa, I wouldn't necessarily drink it. Even if it is a welcome gift, they could make it more officially. It sounds more like somebody shoved me a drink in my hand and then disappeared suddenly. I wouldn't drink that. As you do, you can't help but point at different items showcased on the tables, excitedly tugging Eddie's sleeve to get his attention to show them to him as well. He somehow always finds something witty to say about every one of them, making you laugh each time. Suddenly, Edison stops in his tracks. Oh, hey, am I blind, or is that game Star Blitz themed? Game? Huh? Where? He chuckled at your excitement as he pointed at the stall behind you. Almost tripping, you quickly turn around, rapidly scanning the stall with your eyes. Indeed, you see a pile of pink cards scattered around the table, the famous Star Bliss logo printed on the back of each one of them. Oh my god, Eddie, we have to play this one. The person in charge of the stall notices you and Edison you and Edison and comes closer, nodding in the direction of the table. They explain that it's a promotional stall for Star Bliss, and you can get a free keychain if you win. As you look over the prizes humbly placed at the edge of the table, a thought occurs to you. Eddie has already paid for you at the diner, and his gift for you came in first, too. So why not win something for him? That's the least you could do to repay his stubborn self at this point. You eagerly nod at the offer, and the person in charge immediately starts assembling the cards. Oh, you're going play? Not just play, I'm gonna win. Edison's lips curl in a grin. Show them what you got, Snowflake. Oh, wait, do I have to play? Oh, memory game. Ah, with Cinderella. Tutorial. Oh, you are Cinderella. Cute. Greeting, my name is Cinderella. Welcome to the memory game. Before playing, please go through this quick tutorial. I will be your guide and help you along. In this game, you will be given a certain amount of cards that you have to find a match for. To turn a card, simply click on it and then find its match. Once you do, both cards will disappear. To win a prize, you need to complete 3 rounds. Each time will be more difficult than the last. Ah. Here's your Nucky. Thank you. Make sure you don't run out of time and good luck. Wait, this was a tutorial? Wait, time? Ta-da! Wait, how many rounds do I have to do? Nope. I cannot read the side, so if somebody could read this and just give me an idea what it is about. Ah, round 3, good luck. Okay. How many do I have to win? 3? That okay. I'm happy with it. Eddie lets out a laugh behind you. I knew you could do it. The vendor points at the keychain you can choose from. With your heart thumping in rising excitement from the thrill of winning, you lean over the table looking over your options. Oh. There's a cat one. It's so cute. A wolf one. Doesn't it look a lot like Edison? Oh, and strawberry paws. You think you already have that one from winning at a claw machine. Which one should you pick though? Wait, the stall was strawberry thingy themed. Why would they have cats and wolves? A little bit confusing. And it's not for me, it's for him, so I guess a strawberry one. This whole game is about that stuff. You quickly grab the strawberry paws keychain and, not hesitating, stretch your hand with it towards Edison. He looked down at the keychain and then back at you in confusion. For you! You shake your head as he opens his mouth, seemingly ready to protest. It was free and it's my prize, so I choose what to do with it. And I'm choosing to give it to you. Edison's eyes start from the keychain, cradled in your hand, to your face, his expression soaked in hesitation. Finally, he sighs in defeat and stretches his own hand to accept the gift. With a triumphant smile plastered on your face, you put the keychain into his hand, folding his fingers with your other hand, his skin feeling rough and warm against yours. Edison brings the keychain closer to his face and looks it over. I have that one already, so technically we have the same keychain now. He turns the strawberry paws keychain in his hand before looking back at you. Then I guess you could say we are matching now, huh? You can't help but laugh at Eddie's remark, his own lips spread in a grin. You wouldn't be wrong to say that, Mr. Smarty Pants. Don't call me that. Edison carefully puts the keychain into his parka pocket before giving you another smile. This time it's full of warmth. Thank you. I will treasure it. You return his smile. Of course. What am I wearing? What is this? You continue walking around the market, each stall you pass leaving you with an overwhelming amount of free cookies and candy that, at some point, you have to shove into your pocket from being unable to eat all of it. Not to mention that Edison actually gives you all of his sweets too. Suddenly, Eddie's attention gets caught by something behind you. His smile transforms into a playful grin. I guess it's my turn to get stuff for you now, huh? What do you mean? He doesn't answer, instead slowly makes his way to whatever it is behind you. Finally, you turn around. What do you mean? Oh, of course. Okay. Hairbands. It turns out to be a small stall selling all kinds of merchandise, ranging from cheap Christmas ornaments to badly printed anime bags. It's mostly surrounded by kids looking through boxes with pins, stickers and other trinkets. For a second you feel an urge to join them, desperately wanting to multiply your Star Bliss pin collection, but quickly remember that now is not the place and time. Edison stops right next to the array of different hairbands and then turns to you with the same playful glint in his eyes, something you are already getting happily used to. What does he get me? Let me guess, you want me to wear one? Bingo. Then I will also get one for you. Edison looks almost astonished as you say that. Huh? All fair and square, am I right? But you already got a keychain for me. Yeah, and you paid for dinner. Edison quirks an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with this exchange. Okay, I have an idea. RPS. Huh? Reactor Protective System? Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Silly. I win, I pick a hairband for you, you win, you pick one for me. He breathes out, clearly defeated by your mischievous smile. Alright, bring it on, doll. You and Edison step off to the side and align your right hands in preparation. Oh, I don't want to win. Let him pick a hairband for me, I take it. I want to see him with ears too, but still. Paper. Hey! How did I win? I don't want to win. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. And I'm happy with it. Seems like you lost, Chaos. No way! You know what they say. Never start a fight you cannot win. Well, if we rematch... Nuh-uh, it was all or nothing. It was his idea, I will not take over it. You don't even get to say another word before Edison walks over to the vendor of the stall, a smile still curling his lips. Lips that are so mercilessly cracked by winter frost. You breathe out as you stand in the corner, patiently waiting for him to return. When he finally does, his hands are occupied by a small paper bag that he raises for you to see. Are you ready? You open your mouth to respond, but Edison is faster. He gently puts a hairband onto your head, then steps back to admire his work. Oh, cat ears! Of course. You raise your hand to carefully feel the hairband when you realize that, wait, all those cat ears. Eddie, did you really? Yes. Yes, he did. And it is a good thing he did. Good job. Yeah? You're a cat now? Well, nothing new. No way. Huh? Did you say anything? Because all I can hear is meow meow meow. I'm seriously going to get you for this one day. Oh, I'm eagerly waiting. You and Edison joke around for a bit more before continuing your stroll through the market. You can't help but admire that he's much better at teasing you than you are at teasing him. You lose track of time, enjoying Eddie's company a bit too much, and before you know it, you realize that the amount of people around you is significantly smaller compared to when you came here, and some vendors already start closing their stalls. When you stop near a trash can for Edison to smoke, you check your phone to see the time, and with rising disappointment, turn to him. It's already getting late. Should we wrap up for today? He paused for a second to take a long drag of his cigarette, looking you up and down as he does. Yeah, I suppose. You take off your hairband and carefully put it in your backpack. Oh, I thought I could snatch a pic of you in it. I thought you weren't a photo guy. Well, I can always make exceptions. You shrug your shoulder as you chuckle. All of a sudden, the reality sets in. You really are standing in front of him. Though he is, or was, just your online friend, you have dreamt of this moment for literally months. You will admit it, you were pretty worried about meeting him in person. But nothing would have been able to convince you that it would go this well. You cross your arms and lean back on one foot, still smiling at your friend. Today was so nice. Today, well, I'm so happy we have met Edison. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical about meeting an online friend in real life, but I'm glad you are still the same good old Eddie I know. Edison breathes out with a smile and shrugs. Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. Not a bit. And we should also definitely meet again once I come back from visiting my family. For sure. See you next time then? Of course. Preparing to leave, you zip up your jacket and give Edison one last smile. He returns it with one of his own. A smile full of already familiar warmth. Walking away, you watch Eddie over your shoulder as he waves you goodbye. His silhouette is slowly engulfed by the endless snowflakes that dance through the air, swirling around his ever-fading figure. Before Edison completely vanishes from sight, you teasingly stick your tongue out at him, then quickly turn to face the snow-covered sidewalk in front of you. With a skip in your step, you cheerily turn towards a familiar route through the narrow back alley that you usually use as a shortcut to the bus stop. I have the feeling something will happen here. After glancing at your phone, you make sure that you will have plenty of time until the next bus arrives and unhurriedly slow down, enjoying the chilly winter evening. The back alley blocks out all the light coming from the main street, which allow you to fully witness the subtle beauty of snow falling from the pitch-black sky. You slowly stop and face the above, trying to focus your eyes on each individual snowflake, but ultimately failing as they hurry to land and be part of some massive pile of snow on the ground. One of the larger ones lands on your face and immediately melts into a drop of water, that then hastily rolls down your cheek, as if realizing it ended up in the wrong place. You smile to yourself, remembering how Edison loves to teasingly call you, despite all your protesting. Snowflake. Oh, meow! I hear meow. Huh? Meow? Meow! Cutie! You look like a munchkin with your, small paws. Look at this one. You look down only to see a white cat expectantly looking at you with its obscure white eyes, its fur surprisingly clean despite of the weather, only a few visible snowflakes sticking to the animal's right sides. What are you doing here, little guy? Did you get lost? The cat waves its tail side to side, still intently looking at your face with an eerie sense of purpose. It's so cute, though. You feel a sudden urge to pet it. Do it. You want to pet it? Pet it. Do it. Oh. Oh. You reach down to gently pet the cat. Maybe this cat really is lost. Its fur's a fairly good state, not to mention that it doesn't look underfed either. Maybe you should take it home and see if you can find its owner. I wanna get the chaos. Don't hunt me. I wanna pet the chaos. Well, there is a pet redeem. What do you think, little one? Would you mind staying with me for a bit? You give the cat a soft smile. There's someone I know who would definitely like to meet you. Oh! Huh? I knew it. You shouldn't stay long in the back alley. I cherish tenderly the promise of my love. What is that sound? Deep down inside my tangled, rotting veins. Is that a printer? My bones start breathing every time you laugh. Those eyes of yours wake up my tired remains. That densely covered my pulsating, bruised skin. There we go. I believe it is this one. Head pets. Behind the ear. Well, I guess in front of the ear, but it should be behind the ear, yeah, it's there. Thank you for the head pets, Hogness. And ache each time I hear your fragile voice. My head gets full of things that I don't mean. I really wish I had at least one choice. Somebody's laughing. And apparently that was the demo. Yeah, I saw this as a picture. It reminded me of the Cupid game. One? Oh no. What? One? Wait. We got bonked. Oh, I should add a bonk redeem, huh? I need a hammer. Or maybe another spoon. Oh, it lets me crit without being scary. Thank you. Be gone. Well, what next? This one was that one. I have also House Flippers. In house flippers, I always only have the Christmas ones, and I don't really want to do them right now. I also have like the Angel's Act. That is also a, I guess, horror-based novel game. I guess today I'm into novel games. I don't know why. And then I have another one, but that's not horror. I guess it's just romance and choice making. Oh. There we go. And this one reminded me of the one where you eat a god. To eat a god. It reminded me of it, so I thought, yeah, why not? And somehow of the Freaked Circus. Yeah, I guess, Angel Act. I guess it is a circus. It's a mix. Start. Wait. I need to change. Is the Angel Act? Is that an own? No. Okay, so games and demos, I guess. There we go. The lights dims and the acrobats leave. So as far as I have read the text is that there is a circus and you want to be a part of it, and you get the chance to do so as a handler of the main event. And I don't like to be called a handler for this. I jank the chain, dragging the creature onto the raised platform. Ringmaster, ladies and gentlemen, our grand finale begins. It's happening. I heard it's beautiful. Presenting Fortuna Circus' very own Angel. A harsh spotlight shines on us. The audience breaks into whispers at the sign of it. It appears as beautiful young man, pale all over except for the pitch black cloth that covers its eyes. Well, two of its eyes. A third eye rests... Twitch, by the way, there is pants. Okay? There is clothes. A third eye rests at its throat alongside 5 eyes on each arm, all wide-eyed and blinking. It kneels on the platform. I lock my end of the chain to a metal hook on the floor, twirling to face the audience. Now, before we begin, I would like to ask a question. Does anyone know how we acquired an angel? Dozens of shouts and non-sensical answers come from the crowd. As we all know, angels belong with God in the realm of heaven. Yet this one lives amongst us humble humans. That is because this angel has fallen. Oh, okay. A fallen angel. The crowd erupts and shouts. Good heavens! A traitor to God in our midst. Well, humans are not better. Yes, before us is a creature who has fallen out of favor with God. See here on its back the flesh it gouged where the rings once were. Is gouged. I expected to display its back to the crowd, but it remained still, trembling slightly. There, pants. Twitch, pants, okay? I don't want to force the angel. I will wait. Has it forgotten its part? Perhaps it will remember in a moment. As if in pain, the angel slowly turns. Ahem. Now? To demonstrate that all of its eyes work, it'll perform complex acts without removing the blindfold. So the blindfold is just for okay. The blindfold is not to blinding him, it's to make sure that people understand that the other's eye work. That's strange. The night goes on as normal, juggling, knife throwing, plate spinning, until crash. One of the plates that the angel was spinning suddenly falls and shatters on the platform. I don't want to punish an angel even if falling. My grip tightens over the rib, but I have a rib. I keep my smile plastered on my face, ignoring its mishap and the muttering of the audience. The act quickly finishes, which only leaves now the moment you have all been waiting for. A hush falls over the crowd. Fallen angels are said to cry golden tears. And here you will all be able to witness such a spectacle. I don't want him to cry. I pull the chain, causing the angel to stumble and drop to its knees. I twirl the rib in my hands. Retribution for the damned. Well, I have the feeling by doing this I damn my soul too, so I will end up in hell, I guess. Who am I to speak? I speak partly to the audience, partly to myself. The will of God himself. I gaze at the angel's back, crisscrossed with scars from the rib. Its shoulders are trembling. The show must go on. I should continue, but with gusto. Jesus Christ. I will hold back. Why do I feel so guilty? Well, because you are. My muddled state makes me lash with less force than usual. The angel suddenly hits the ground, shedding only a few golden tears from a single eye. Oh, there. Well, the point was to prove that he is crying golden. He doesn't have to have a full, fall down, I guess. Crash out? I quickly collect drops of the liquid golden in a tiny vial, showing it off before tossing it to someone in the crowd. It's a lackluster display compared to the other nights. The applause unenthusiastically. The show comes to an end. I sigh as I pack my things. The ringmaster wasn't happy with my performance. He's found a replacement for me. Was I ever suited for this? What should I do now? Ending 2, failure. As far as I know, there should be 2 or 3 endings. I believe there's a secret ending. It's an angel act. It's, by the way, free to play on itch.io. Yeah, 2 endings and 1 secret ending. We highly recommend you to keep playing until you get the secret ending. Okay, how do I do the secret ending? Okay, now we will be cruel. We will be the worst person on this. Hi. At that I rang the throat alongside here. It kneels on the platform. I lock my end of the chain to a metal hook on the floor, twirling to face the audience. Now, before we begin, I would like to ask a question. Does anyone know how we acquire an angel? As we all know, angels belong with God in the realm of heaven, yet this one lives amongst the humble humans. Are we humble, though? That is because this angel has fallen. Before us is a creature who has fallen out of favor with God. Okay, I guess we are the worst person now, so we force it. Bye, Tiana. Oh yeah, shirtless man, lol. I guess, how are you? We will be really bad to that shirtless man. To this fallen angel, and I am sorry already. We force it to turn around. Everyone, it appears this angel is a bit stubborn. One moment, please. I check that my gloves are on properly before grabbing a fistful of its hair. I drag it forward, causing the angel to buckle down and expose its back. Now, to demonstrate that all of its eyes work, it will perform complex acts without removing the blindfold. I'm okayish. I was, and not annoyed. Disappointed today. Because I wanted to buy something and the shop took it out of its, stock? But yeah, I ordered it now, so I will have to wait. How is you? I hope your Friday is well, and your weekend starts good. The night goes on as normal, juggling, knife throwing, plate spinning, until crash. One of the plates that the angel was spinning suddenly falls and shatters on the platform. We are the worst person again, so punish it, I guess. My whip lashes against skin in trained movement. A show of discipline, like the ringmaster instructed. It flinches but doesn't drop the other plates. That's interesting. The audience started cheering. We all go to hell. The act quickly finishes, which only leaves. Now the moment you are all been waiting for. A hush falls over the crowd. Fallen angels are said to cry golden tears. And here you'll all be able to witness such a spectacle. I pull the chain, causing the angel to stumble and drop to its knees. I twirl the whip in my hands. Retribution for the damned. I speak partly to the audience, partly to myself. The will of God himself. I gaze at the angel's back, crisscrossed with scars from the whip. Its shoulders are trembling. The show must go on. I should continue, but we are the worst person today. With gusto. The people deserve the true show. With a new sense of purpose, I raise my arm and bring the whip down heavily. The audience cheers with an animalistic fever? Oh, the poor angel. The onslaught continues until its back is torn to shreds. The angel loses consciousness and falls, both red blood and golden tears pooling onto the floor. I fill a vial to the brim with the liquid gold, showing it off before tossing it to someone in the crowd. I'm good, just chilling and thinking ASMR, lol. Thinking? The show comes to an end. I check on the angel. Its back is poorly bandaged and it remained unconscious. I hope it heals in time for the next show. Ending 1, perfect performance. How do we get the secret ending? Will help? No. Oh! Self-voicing? I'm good, just... Oh yeah. There's a voice to this?
SELF voicing in Implied. The light dims, and the acrobats leave.
Okay.
I yank the chain, dragging the creature onto the raised platform.
Yeah.
Ringmaster, ladies and gentlemen, our grand finale begins.
It's German. It's a German voiceover. Because instead of finale, it says finale, and finale is German.
Audience, it is happening. Audience, I heard it is beautiful.
I think I sound like German sometimes. You know, the S sounds, the th sounds, you can hear it. But this is horrible.
Ringmaster, presenting. Fortuna Circus, very own Angel.
Uncle. Uncle.
A harsh spotlight shines on us.
Oh.
The audience breaks into whispers at the sight of it. It appears as a beautiful young man, pale all over except for the pitch black clothes that cover his eyes.
That is also
Well,
a way that we can
two
change
of
the game a
its
little bit.
eyes. A third eye rests at its throat, alongside 5 eyes on each arm, all wide-eyed and blinking.
All wide-eyed.
It kneels on the platform. I lock me end of the chain to a metal hook on the floor, twirling to face the audience. Now, before we begin, I'd like to ask a question. Does anyone know how we acquired an angle?
An angle. Question.
Dozens of shouts and nonsensical answers come from the crowd. As we all know, angels belong with God in the realm of heaven. Yet, this one lives amongst us humble humans. That is because this angle has fallen.
This angle has fallen. Fallen.
The crowd erupts in shouts. Audience, good heavens. Audience, a traitor to God in our midst. Yes. Before us is a creature who has fallen out of favor with God. The here on its back, the flesh is gouged where the wings once were. I expect it to display its back to the crowd. But it remains still, trembling slightly.
Okay, what do you think? How do we get the secret ending? Should we ignore it?
Move on. Move on. Force it. Wait.
Raid? Oh god, no.
SCLF voicing this up LED.
We have waited, we have forced it. Let's move on. Let's just move on. Now, to demonstrate that all of its eyes work, I will perform complex tasks. The night goes on as normal, juggling, knife throwing, plate spinning. Thank you, Carol. I will look at it until crash. Maybe the secret ending is just being nice to him till the point at the end. Or maybe the other way around, being mean unless the end. Oh! I can't do it? My grip loosens, the whip clattered to the ground. Even the angel is surprised, stiffly turning its head towards me. I shed my gloves and reach out to the cowering figure. He gazes at my hand before gingerly placing his in mine. Warmth floods into my palm, in sensation so remarkably human. But before I can properly grip it, he purposefully stumbles and crashes to the ground. Purposefully? Why? I freeze until he turns his head expectantly towards me. I dig the vial out of my pocket and collect a golden teardrop falling from one of his eyes, tossing it to someone in the crowd. The show comes to an end. I head to the angel's cage. Upon hearing my footsteps, he raises himself and stares. You were different today. I had never heard him speak before. Yes. He tilts his head and stares again. They are not real. What? These eyes, the tears. No. I'm human. What? You cannot be human. It's not. They are carved my flesh, placed false, supposedly doll-like eyes in me. But the tears. Ink in packets beneath the eyes. They burst with impact, hence the fall at the end of the performance. Then, what of retribution, God's will? What have I done? I hold back the nausea as I quickly search my pockets for the key I need. This knowledge, it doesn't change what I intended to do in the first place. Once finding it, I hastily unlock Angel's cage. Please run. He doesn't move at first. Go! That jolts him into action as he crawls out of his cage. He looks back once before silently running off into the night. Ending sweet, Ruth. Ah! And he stopped crying. So he was just human? How did he do the tricks then? I mean, people can do these tricks with, like, blindfold on, but still, all of them? The whole night? Every night? Poor guy. How do you carve eyes into somebody? Also, didn't ever anyone notice that they don't really look anywhere? They don't move, they don't blink. Let's see what I can do next. This one is done, this one is done. I have the Winter Tower. I have the feeling it is a longer game and it is most likely not horror, more romance and choice making, I guess. We can also play more Tiny Bunny Prologue. The long horror-ish kind of games that we played last time with a child that disappeared. We can start it. Which one? What is this? Some of these ordners don't have a name. Physia? What is that? First one tower, the Winter Tower. Sure. Let's see if we like it. The art is pretty though. I have looked at it. It's a pretty art.